Hey guys, so with the agents I work with or the agents that I do want to work with, you may hear me talking about our loan coordinator process. So basically, Stacy Diamato here is my loan coordinator. She's been at Nova for 13 years and 25 in the business now.
Yep.
Okay. Her guideline knowledge is greater than any underwriter that I know. She's amazing in what she does. So when we pre-qualify a client, what we do is we take the application on the phone. We go, okay, verbally based on this is what it looks like you can do. But please send me these documents, and I'm going to send you an email with my loan coordinator on there, Stacy Diamato, and her team. She has Victoria and also Melissa Soto that work underneath her through the loan coordinator process. Okay, and basically what she does is when we send the needs list in the email, we're requesting the documents be sent to her. She is going to basically pre-underwrite the file in her own version of doing that. She's able to underwrite files at Nova. It's not an official underwrite, but she is treating it like she's an underwriter and pre-underwriting the file. Now, what does that mean? If borrowers have commissions or overtime or bonus, that's all averaged, which you can't get that off the borrower's W-2s or tax returns. You can only get that off of paycheck stubs, but the problem is you have to average usually last year and this year, depending on the scenario. So she will have her team go get verification employment. She will double check the income. She will make sure it's 100% right. Like when you're dealing with piecework or self-employed borrowers or when they have multiple properties. Stacy makes sure that nothing is missed. And this is generally happening within 2 or 3 days of the pre-qualification. That's the good part. Now, if we got a client that gets under contract and they're working with another person, Stacy's job is to act as a security net. Like me and my team will do a good job making sure the borrower is good on the back end, but Stacy, we can't do without because she catches all those little things you hear from all the other lenders messing up on all the time. But I don't want to talk too much. I want Stacy to kind of tell us what she does here too as well, which I love her to death, so I'm so happy to have her.
When the file comes into our department and we review everything, our goal is just try to catch everything. Try to catch any pitfalls that could come down the line. And some of the issues that come up that a lot of people don't think about is recent frequent job changes. That could be a hot button. Talk to your loan officer in advance if you're thinking about changing a job. CAVERS, Credit Alert Inquiry Verification Response System.
And what that means, and it's beautifully well said with the acronym, she knew that. What that means is if somebody ever defaulted on a government loan, student loan, some kind of grant, or not grant, but some kind of government loan for their business or anything like that, you have to run CAVERS when you're doing an FHA, a VA, or a USDA loan. Okay? You cannot get those loans if you have a CAVERS issue until it's cleared up. She does that for us at pre-qualification, guys. This is where other lenders fall short constantly, and all of a sudden you're denying a file because they're waiting till you're under contract. And for you agents out there, that's a big waste of time.
Happens all the time.
Let's see. You do CAVERS, you do that. You also check if the property is a flip, so we know how to handle that right out the gate in the very beginning. You also check the property profile for manufactured, so we can make sure that it meets all the criteria for manufactured.
Undisclosed properties, some people think because it's not on the credit report, we don't need to know about it. We will find out.
Yeah, so she will run a, what is it called where you can pull up all the properties that might be associated with that?
We call it a data verify report.
So it's a data verify report. What that does is if they're on title on any other property, it will pull that information. Now, it's not like we're trying to disqualify the client, but clients forget to say things. Maybe they're on a piece of land somewhere
with family. They forget about that.
Or they're on title with their parents on a house. And no big deal, right? We can usually work around it. But we don't want to scramble doing that under a 30-day close of escrow. We want to do this, again, guys, at the pre-qualification stage. That's the most important part, is to catch it early.
Bottom line, when we issue a pre-qual and all those boxes are checked yes, that means we actually have reviewed the information, and that pre-qual means something. Where I've seen loan officers at other companies just check yes, they have nothing, comes under contract, and now, like he said, they're scrambling. And no one wants to decline a loan in the third week of the contract on something that never should have been there to begin with.
Never. And this is, Stacy is the most intricate or most important part of my team. For me, for the most part. We worked together for 6 years now together. And my success would not be my success without having Stacy to bring our team success together. I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you're amazing. I appreciate you. And you guys need to realize that other lenders don't do this. Other loan officers don't do this. They don't take accountability and they mess things up. So your referral network will go up if you are using us to begin with, because even though you may call me to save the deal afterwards, the fact of the matter is now that client is like, man, why did they recommend this other lender to begin with? And maybe I can't save them all, right? That's the other problem. But most importantly, you guys may think your lender is doing a great job, but we find a way to qualify people that others can't. We work on a razor's edge when it comes to the guideline, pushing it to the absolute brink of what is allowed to get things done. What would it mean for you for an agent working with a team like me and Stacy where we can find you 4 or 5 more transactions a year? That's why I love this girl. Thank you.
Thank you.